Thank you. Very well, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Hare Krishna. Can I get a really big Hare Krishna tonight? Well, I welcome everybody to this beautiful Janmastami function on a wonderful August evening, and I hope you're going to enjoy this as much as I did preparing for it. However, guys, before I get started, like this is really serious. Before I get started, there's been a security breach. A serious security breach. I just wanted to know if any one of you have noticed a fat roll of 50-pound bills wrapped in a rubber band. No? Has anybody noticed it? Well, there's no need to panic, because I'm glad to announce that at least we have found the rubber band. Well, before I get started now, on a serious note, I just wanted to ask everybody for a favor. If you can just all please stand up. If everybody can just please stand up for me. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Everybody's standing up. Lovely. Thank you. Now, can everybody just take one small step backwards? Just be careful not to crush toes behind you. Right? Right? Yeah. Now, if you could just take one small step to the right before taking one small step to the left. How about that? Yeah? Fantastic, guys. Thank you. You can all sit down now. Thank you. Now, you guys might be wondering why, in God's name, did I ask you to do all that? Well, my brother-in-law, Mother Das, advised me that if I was able to move the audience in my intro speech, I'll be able to win your hearts. Well, now on to the main event, everybody, to the main event. This is for Lord Krishna's entertainment and yours. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce the forthcoming skit, which is called Decisions. Right? What would you do in each scenario based on the candor, the verity, the veracity, and the certitude of the teachings provided in the Bhagavad Gita? So without further ado, presenting the bank robber, ladies and gentlemen. The first skit is called The Bank Robber. It is based on whether the actions of the bank robber were right or wrong morally and ethically. So presenting the bank robber all the way from India, flying Air India, economy class obviously. If it wasn't economy class, he would probably be buckled to his suitcase. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the bank robber, Mr. Honey.
Hands up! I said put your hands up right now, hands up! Hands up! Or you'll be geography!
Do you mean history?
Don't you change the subject! I want all of the money in my pocket right now. Quickly.
That pocket? As in,
Don't be so foolish now.
this pocket?
This pocket, boy.
Do you want rupees or pounds?
Kilograms. Of course I want them in rupees. Have you not heard of Brexit? The pound is terrible right now. Rupees, give me now, boy. Quickly, in my pocket.
Sir,
Oh, what do you want now?
before you leave, can you just fill in that form for a manager, please? Give me 5 stars out of 5. If you do that, I'll have a really good day. Please, could you do that for me?
Just give me your Snapchat. Foolish boy.
Have a lovely day, sir. Take care.
My boy, I've got you this money. I've bought you some toothpaste. My boy.
Dad?
I'm not your dad, but I'm here, boy. Boy, I have bought you some. Stop calling me dad. My boy, I bought you some glasses.
Dad!
No, I bought you glasses. My boy, you are very dear to me. I have bought you a wig. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I made the right decision. I went to the bank not for myself, but for the people in my community. I did it for the young, I did it for the old, and I did it for the bold. Guys, I would like to know, have I made the right decision? I think I have. Please let me know, dear people, have I made the right decision?
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately the wig did not fit. But it's a thought that counts, isn't it? So in this entire skit, the dilemma that was presented was whether it was morally ethical or morally correct for the bank robber to steal in order to provide for the poor. So what do you guys think? We're just going to go around and get everybody's opinion. What do you say?
It's still wrong.
Why is it wrong?
It's still people's money.
Hey, so based on the skit, what do you think? Was the bank robber morally or ethically correct in stealing in order to provide for the poor?
I don't think we should.
Why not? Why not?
It's criminal.
Well, if he's providing for the poor, then doesn't that cancel it out? All right, fair enough.
So what's someone else feel?
Just a few more.
Who feels it was right? Someone must feel, right? They robbed the bank, they gave it to the good. Okay, tell me your thoughts.
It was very bad.
He was very bad. Okay, does anyone agree with him?
Who doesn't agree? Who thinks it was actually morally or ethically correct for the bank robber to do what he did in order to provide for the poor? Hi, what do you think? Wrong?
Sir, I think the majority of the audience think it's wrong, right?
Well, yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah?
No, they
Okay.
do. They do.
So
Everybody thought that it was wrong.
Let's hear what the BhamUK has to say. Ekana.
Hare Krishna. So Bhagavad Gita teaches how to behave and act in the proper way. Specifically says, Jagyarto Karmananyatam, we should act and perform activities on sacrifice for the benefit of the whole humanity, for the benefit of the Supreme. There are three kinds of activities that we can perform. One is called karma. These activities that are uplifting according to the moral principles. We have the karma, are sinful activities like robbing. And we have akarma. What is akarma? Someone knows akarma? Means no karma. Very good. Means activities that doesn't generate any reaction, nor good nor bad, that are impulse and in favor to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those activities make us free. So that is what Bhagavad Gita taught us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Eknath. Ladies and gentlemen, our second dilemma, our second skit. The second dilemma that everybody's about to witness in the sports coming skit is whether is it morally or ethically correct to donate to the poor on the streets, even though it may be probable that the money that you may donate to him or her may be utilized in activities other than what was initially asked for. So ladies and gentlemen, this skit is called a charity badao.
Change! Please give me your change!
Wow, London! So big skyscrapers! Wow! So big skyscrapers! Hello? Oh, hello! Oh, Sonali, hello! No, Narayan Keshav. I am going to Soho Sangha, not Sunday Sangha. You'll have to get someone else to sing this week. My accent went from Indian to English and I just realised. Okay.
Sir!
Oh,
Welcome to the UK!
this is UK. So many homeless.
Wow! Spare some change, please.
I don't have anything. No change.
But you've just travelled from India to the UK. Do you not have a visa?
I only have a MasterCard.
MasterCard? I've got a MasterCard machine.
Oh, he is so clever.
Please, sir, spare some change.
Oh, I give you a little bit, but under one condition.
Tell me.
I want to make a wish.
A wish?
Yes.
Please make a wish.
Okay, I make a wish. I pray to Lord Jagannath that each bit of money that I give you, I get 1 million back. Can you make it happen?
Definitely.
Okay, I will give you.
I need a bit more than that, sir.
Wait. I give you little more. Make it 2 million. Jai Jagannath. Jai Baladev. Jai Subhadra. London.
So ladies and gentlemen, we shall do the same as we did in the first skit. We're going to go around the audience asking them if it was morally or ethically correct for the Indian tourist to give change to a beggar, probably knowing that the published may be deceiving in what he or she was initially asking for. So is it morally correct to give money to a beggar, like knowing that that money might be utilized for other things? Like, what does everybody think?
Yeah, I think it was good because he was wanting $1 million back.
So Harina Prabhu said it was good. Why was it good?
Because he wanted £1 million back, so it's pretty good.
Harina Prabhu said that it was good because you then get £1 million back. That's good.
Haribol Prabhu, how are you? You said that it wasn't, or it was?
Hare Krishna. Well, it is not good because your money is utilizing for bad deeds. That's the first thing I would say.
Right, fair enough. We have a difference of opinion. Anybody else? Right, what is the general consensus of the crowd? No? Like, come on guys, doesn't anybody feel some sort of compassion for this impoverished man? He's got absolutely nothing. Every one of us are driving in BMWs. Yeah? What do you think?
It's good to give the money to the beggar, and then he can get the money back.
Right, fair enough. Look, let me just ask you guys this. Is it right for us to judge what he or she does with the money? Isn't it our responsibility just to give it and leave the judgment alone? Like, what does everybody think about that? No?
once I did give money to a beggar, and then next time when I was walking back, I saw him buying cigarettes. So I did a bad thing. Why did I give him money? Because he was buying wrong things. So it was. I felt that I did good thing for him. I was thinking he's gonna get some food, but he didn't. So have I done wrong or right? But as you said, you did a good deed, like I did a good deed, but then I don't know what he was going to do. So when I did see him what he did, and then I just left it to God.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. That was actually fantastic.
Very much. We're going to have the perspective from Bhagavad Gita. Ekanakaru.
Hare Krishna. So Bhagavad Gita says, Jagya Dana Tapas Saucham, says that Jagya, sacrifice, Dhana, charity, and Tapas, austerity, are being performed even by great souls because they purify their heart. So there are three kind of charities that you can give. In the mood of ignorance means that you give to anybody in any moment. You don't consider moment and to whom you give. In passion is when you take care only of the material things of the person. And in goodness is at least when you give charity to upgrade the consciousness of the human beings. So that's the most powerful charity. Keep that in mind. Thank you very much.